Monday. It is March the 18th, and today's big agenda is basket making. I'm going to run to Russellville and run a couple errands, including paying for my new mattress and box spring and arranging for delivery on that. And then I'm going to be spending the day with Sasha and her mom working on baskets. Yay! So we'll see how much we get done. Good boy. I'm good. I'm good. Yes, I'm good. Oh, I know. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes. Sweet boy. Yay, we're making baskets. Today is my relaxing arts and crafts day. Well, we'll see how relaxing it is. These directions are kind of scary looking. But we are making this, the Cherokee Market basket, today. So we are busily marking the centers of all of our weaver pieces, and we may need something stronger to drink than that juice down there before this is over. But we're going to do our best. This is why you have a tech editor. This right here. We just spent 30 minutes trying to figure out how we got a middle with 12. Well, we got the base done and tightened up. So now we're going to do some chicken feet. Okay, my steaks are upset. Are you upsetting your steaks, Miss Barbara?
Yes, I am.
You should not upset those steaks. I always laugh when they say that. Upset the steaks. Well, we have handles. But here's the thing. When we get this basket done, we're only halfway done. Because it's double walled. Ah! Cuddles, would we not let you have the clothespins? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, hi. You're sweet, baby. You're sweet. You're sweet. So we're making porcupines.
Yeah.
So we got our basket on the inside done, and now we're doing the outside part for our twill pattern. And it looks like porcupines. And now we have to twine all of these. But first, well, we didn't get completely done with our baskets. We're just ready to start doing the twill pattern. That's as far as we got. It was a lot of work. So I'll probably finish it up tomorrow afternoon, or maybe work on it a little while tonight. Well, I decided to stand out here and start working on the twill pattern a little bit on my basket. It's a management issue. Those little pieces are very fragile. But anyway, I got a little bit. I've got about 5 rows of it done. I'm going to try to do at least one repeat of the bottom section before I quit for tonight. So I have to work on it outside where the cats won't play with it. Good morning. It is Tuesday, March the 19th. We're supposed to be going to the vet with Luna and Barnice, but Luna had other plans this morning. She bit me and clawed me. I had to hold over twice. She did not appreciate that. So I guess now I'm gonna have to start over with her. She's been a little bit of a touch-me-not at times, and I guess when she's in heat, she is definitely a touch-me-not, and she won't let me anywhere close to her now, so I'm gonna have to start over with her, I guess, a little bit. But I do have Barnice, so we're headed to the vet. I stopped and got myself a Sonic drink. I wasn't going to, but after the chivalry that Luna put on, I decided I needed one. Anyway, so we're headed to the vet clinic to drop Barnice off for her spay, and then I will come back and get one of my Flemish giant males and take him up to the lady that I'm trading with. So After that, I don't know what I'll get up to. I want to finish up some of the twill on this basket, and I'm kind of disappointed in how this basket looks for as much as we paid for the kits. I'm hoping as I continue to put more twill on it, it will look better, but right now I'm kind of frustrated with the whole thing, but I'm sure it'll come together at the end. It always does, it seems like. So anyway, after that, I may work on painting my barn trim today, so we'll see what I get up to. But we're headed to Barnice is dropped off at the vet and all her paperwork is done. I've got to run by and get some cash because I'm actually trading for one rabbit and buying a second female today. So I'm real bad not to carry cash, but I actually have a little bit, but I need to get another $20 bill today, so I'm gonna run by and pick up some cash and then go home and get the rabbit loaded up and head to this lady's house. So I'm back home. I had a few minutes to kill, so I decided to put a few rounds on Hazel. I am magic looping her. I took her off of DPNs, but I was gonna move her to a different needle, but I found out that needle was too small. So she's almost big enough to take up this whole needle now, so that's exciting. She's going to be a good sized toy when she's done. That's Dare Creek. I'm stopped here at a traffic stop. They're working on the road, so I've got a flagger stopping me. So I'm on the bridge over Dare Creek. So we're waiting. Apparently there's a pilot car because they're paving the road. Fun fact, I spent all summer one summer working as a flagger on a ceiling crew out in this part of the country to pay for a wedding because there was a particular dress that I wanted, and so I worked all summer to help pay for my wedding, and then I called it off. Haha, little Deborah trivia for you there. It was the right decision. Looks like they've been doing a controlled burn up here. Highway 16 is interesting because it's the dividing line between what drains to the Buffalo River and what drains to the Arkansas River. If it's north of Highway 16, along this ridge line, it drains to the Buffalo River. And if it's south of Highway 16, it drains eventually to the Arkansas River. Well, I'm stopped at the road work again on my way home. I've got the new girls in there. I enjoyed getting to meet Cindy and David. They are kind of trying to do similar to what I'm doing. They are a little bit older than me, but they are trying to build a green living, off the grid living educational center at their place. They are working really hard to build from recycled materials whenever possible and help to combat greenhouse gas emissions and all that stuff. So I really enjoyed getting to meet them. She's an artist. He's retired military. And they are they have 10 children and 25 grandchildren, so they are very busy, got lots of hands, but unfortunately not a lot of their kids are interested in helping them, which is a shame. I did enjoy getting to hear about what they're doing and see what they're doing. They're wanting to build like an earth ship. They've got a really nice greenhouse. They're wanting to build an earth ship, sort of partially covered ground home, and then build like some individual biodome, geodesic domes for people to come and stay in and be part of the woofer program, which is what I'm also working toward as well. So it was really inspirational to get to visit with them for a little while and see what they've got going on. The Flemish girls are in here. It's a little warm, so I'm going to roll my windows down while I'm waiting on the pilot car to come. They're still working on the road here. But I enjoyed getting to visit with them, and yeah, so it's nice to meet other like-minded people. Always a blessing. They've lived up there. They've owned that property. I guess their whole family's lived on that land for a long time, or his family has, and so they are, you know, they live up in the mountains further north than I do, even more so in the mountains outside of a little community called Whit Springs, but they're trying to do a lot with Whit Springs and be more forward thinking with that community, and I'm really impressed by that. So hopefully we can all get there one day, right? Inspirational for sure. So I'm going to sit here and wait on my turn to go. I see the pilot car coming, so I'm going to wait on my turn to go and head on to the house. Well, apparently we're stopping in two places because that other bunch was just standing around. There wasn't a whole lot of working going on. Don't know why this guy's got us stopped. But anyway, that house over there's got the forsythia blooming. It's really pretty. Not real sure why we're stopped here, but I guess we'll find out. They have a little Eiffel Tower in their garden too. That's kind of cute. Hi, Pen. How are you? Hi, what's up, Penny girl? She's a good girl. Yes, Penny. You get a Penny. Yes. Oh, good girl. She's a good girl. She's a big girl. What a good girl. Oh, she likes that belly scratch. She likes that belly scratch. Oh, she does. She likes this belly scratch too, yeah. Gotta get both sides. We gotta get both sides. You got a muddy nose. You got a muddy nose. Yeah. Got a cheek. Yeah. Oh, good girl. Oh, she likes that belly rubbed. She does. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. My flowering quince is flowering. I dug this up from an old house place that my friend Tim showed me on my friend Jason that I get hay from, his property. There was an old abandoned house place and they were getting ready to mow down all these bushes. And he said, well, Deborah might like to come dig some of those up. They have pretty flowers on them. So I dug up 4 and 2 of them survived. So yeah, it's blooming now. Looks pretty good. Old timey flower. Yeah, I'll see you. So I got the new rabbits settled in, I think. I got everybody moved around the way I was wanting to move them around. Oops, I'm hung up here. And so I'm going to fill up water. I've got a few small tasks I could do this afternoon. One of them is what I'm tangled up in here. I've got a bunch of bird netting that I used to use over the top of my chicken pens, and then also around my vegetables and stuff when I let my birds free range. And I've piled it up over here and I'm not really using it, so I need to do something with it, move it, fold it up more neatly, do something. Then I've also need to well, I'm filling up water right now for the rabbits. That's the first item on the agenda now that I've got everybody moved around. Got the 2 new girls settled in. Then I just need to decide what I'm going to do. I could straighten up the tin and straighten up that bird netting, or I could go paint the trim on the barn. I think I may start with straightening up the tin because it's right here in front of the house, and that would be an easy chore to do quickly. And then we'll go from there. We'll see. Well, I'm out here feeding my rabbits, and I was looking at my bees, and my beehives, 3 of them are very active. My older 3, that's the nuke I lost last fall, and I'm really disturbed. There's not any activity really around this one, and that's the other nuke I installed last year. I'm not really seeing hardly any activity in it. I'm seeing a bee occasionally go in and out, but I think that that's because it's from another hive and they're robbing it out, which tells me I've lost both those nukes. So now I'm down to 3 hives, which is a bummer. I'll have to put my jacket on and double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happened. Looks like these 2 have knocked their entrance things out of the way. I need to move the entrance reducer on that hive out of the way so that they can get around more easily and get in and out, because there's a bit of a traffic jam going on there. So tomorrow morning, while it's still cool, I will put my jacket on and I will come out here and look, because I'm pretty sure I've lost those 2 nukes, both of them, and that's really disappointing. Anyway, everybody else seems really active and healthy though. So what that tells me is next year, instead of buying nukes, I'm just going to buy, if Mr. Drury has pre-split hives, I'm just going to buy splits again because I've had better luck with those. I've only ever lost one split. So anyway, or no, I've lost two. I've lost two splits. So 2 out of 6 instead of, or 2 out of 5 instead of 2 out of 2 on the nukes. That's really disappointing though. Oh well, you know, it's part of farm life. You just do the best you can. But anyway, I'm happy to see that these guys are looking so active. I need to get them some feed. Hi, Charlie. Would you like a carrot? I take that as a yes. Here you go. Carrot. Okay, here you go, Pen. Here's Sally. You get some more. Hang on. Hi, guys. Ooh, that sounds nasty. If I'd seen that one, I wouldn't have bought that bag. That was not good. Hi. Here you go, biscuits. Here you go, biscuits. Hang on. Let's see. Dime, you want one? Here, Dime. You're not going to get one? Better get it. Okay. Here, Joe. Here, Joe. There you go, Joe. Okay, I'll give you one more piece. I'll give you one more piece. Here, Penny, you got a big piece a while ago, so you can have that piece. Here, biscuits. Hang on, Sally. Here's Sally. There we go. Everybody's got carrots. Everybody's got a carrot piece. Well, there you are. Here you go, Dime. There you go. Okay, hang on. Here you go, Snickers. Joe, that's my fingers. Here you go, Snickers. There you go. Okay, Charlie, let me get you one more piece. Here, Charlie. Here, Charlie. There we go. Quick, get it. There you go. Good girl. Carrot. Carrot time. There you go, buddy. Is that good? Okay, let's go to the next one. Good boy. All right. Carrot. Oh, there you go. Here you go. Oh, you don't want it. Okay. You're going to be bashful. That's fine. Oh, you'll find it. I see you sniffing. Okay. Here you go, buddy boy. Carrot. You going to get it? Oh, don't be hateful. Here. There you go. There you go, sissy. There's your carrot. Oh, yes. Here, big girl. Here you go. Well, that's good. That's good. Is that good? Yeah. It's a carrot. You girls are figuring it out here. I don't know if they know what that is. I think they should. They should recognize that. What you got, girls? What you see? Huh? What you see? Yeah. Oh, yes. That's some yummy goodness. Yeah. Here you go, sissy. There you go. Whoop. Well, that didn't work out quite like I expected, but maybe y'all will share. Okay. Well, I came out and I picked up around the rabbit area, and I took all the tarps and all of the tarp straps off of the rabbit hutches, and I've got them all folded up. They're still all in really good shape, so there's no reason I can't use them again next winter. So tomorrow when I go get feed, I'll save one of the feed sacks and put them all down in that and put them in the storage building, which is something I've got to get straightened up too. But that'll keep them good for next year. And the other thing I want to do is I have a lot of these cages. They're really meant to be indoor cages. They're not really meant to be out in the weather. But I need to put those in there and get them out of the weather so that I can reuse them at some point in case I need them for extra space for rabbits or chicks or whatever. They're good to brood chicks and stuff into. So yeah, so that's what I've got that done. And so now I'm gonna go get some extra tiles for the rabbits, and that'll be done. Okay, so I'm cleaning up this rattan vine in preparation for fixing the soffit up there. This is rattan vine. It's not like the rattan that they make rattan furniture out of. I'm sure if it were somewhere where it wasn't a problem, it would be fine, but it's a problem here. So I'm cutting a lot of this out just with pruning shears. This viney stuff does not do well with a chainsaw. It just kind of wraps around and makes a big mess. So I'm cutting this out, and it's fairly easy. There's just a lot of it. This is what I've got left. And then this is the pile I have already cut out here. So I'm cutting this out in preparation for if my neighbor comes to fix the soffit, so he won't be impeded by it. Okay, well I got most of it cleared out, so he should have access to what he needs to. Now hopefully he'll do it. Box the rest of my safety gear. This is the face shield and the safety glasses and the hard hat here. Oops. Oh, there's another pair of safety glasses. Ear protections. And then my chaps. And I ordered a bigger size than what I actually needed so they could go over my jeans. So I should be good to go now as far as the chainsawing safety side goes. I've got everything that I need, so I guess it looks like I need to attach these to the helmet. I'm going to attach this to the helmet, so I'll do that. Well, you know, it looks like it fits. It's adjustable back here, so I can adjust the size. It says push down the suspension until it is perfectly settled. It feels pretty settled on my head. So, all right. Now to put the rest of it. Got it all put together. Yay. Well, they fit. Safe and stylish. There you go. Wow, that moon is beautiful tonight. It's almost full. Be full tomorrow. Gorgeous moon. I'm headed out to put the chickens up. Penny's asleep in her little house. Beautiful. I think that's a good note to end on, and I will see y'all tomorrow.